Hey, good morning. I think it's Thursday. That's what they keep saying. Sue, is it Thursday?
It is Thursday.
Oh, okay. It's it's harder to tell if it's cloudy or not because the it don't get as light as quick. And I was just wondering if they were going to change the timer or not. So, but hey, guys, welcome. Let me put my other screen. It is blue. It's just not daylight yet, you know. It just doesn't have that daylight to it yet, but it's all right. But hey, I see a little bit crazy 84. Good morning. How you doing? And fantastic travel, Sherry's on. Good morning, Sherry. I just popped over a minute. I was watching you paint. That's pretty cool. Some beautiful colors you got going on there. So that's awesome. Oh, and says, yeah, I hope everyone is good. And hello, Sherry. And Sue says, good morning, Sherry, at Fantastic Travels. I like your painting this morning. It was cool to see an image of a dog's face. Yeah, I caught that too. That was awesome. Was that planned? Was that just a happy mistake? Remember Bob Ross? A happy little cloud. Was that a happy little mistake? You know, because it looked really cool. I really liked that a lot. So that was awesome. A little bit crazy. So it's so foggy. I had to stop. Oh no, I don't like fog. You know, it's like you can't see. Oh man, you can't see. No, I don't like fog. We get that here in Florida in the winter time. We get fog because it gets pretty warm in the daytime, but at night it cools down, and then that causes fog. So we do get some fog here in the winter time. On it, we had one morning I think this year already. We had a little bit of fog, and it's cool. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't like fog. I don't like. I like perfect weather. You know. It was a happy little mistake. That's cool. Happy little mistakes are fun. There's Lincoln. Lincoln Central Coins. Good morning, Lincoln. How's Lincoln doing? Says good morning, Sue and Patty. Patty Coda, our good friend Patty. Good morning. Patty is a professional boondocker. She knows what she's doing. So if you want to learn something about boondocking, Patty knows it. She's a boondocker that she knows how to do it. Lincoln says, hello, everyone, and hi there, Lincoln Coins. Great to see you. There's Blake, New Vision Security Services. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Blake. Hope you're doing well. And, yeah, Sue says, hi, Patty. How are you this morning? Where is Patty? You was, over in Bradenton? What was?
Bradenton last time.
The last time we found her over in Bradenton. So, Patty, do you ever get up in the morning and go, where am I? Do you ever have that scenario where he's like, gosh, where am I? You know, I don't know where I'm at. You know?
Where's Patty's? It's our version of where's Waldo.
Where's Waldo? I get up in the morning and want to know where I am, and I'm always right here. I haven't left this house hardly at all for, like 8 months, you know. A couple little short little times. Didn't want to, but I did.
Forget the day sometimes.
I do forget the day. Do you guys forget the day? You got in the morning, what day is this? There's Alan Chitwood. Good morning, Lucky Dogs from Chile, California. Did it cool down out there? We were yesterday, almost 86 is what we were yesterday. Right now it's 71 degrees and 99% humidity. We've had 0.002 inches of rain. We've been getting a little bit of rains coming in and off, but that's the local Lucky Dog weather forecast for this morning, which is Thursday the 22nd. This month is almost over again, you know. Where did that go? We're coming into November, Thanksgiving month, you know. Hey, Frank. Good to see Frank Cancel. Good morning. All can't stay for the chat. I have a doctor's appointment this morning, so I'm doing good. Oh, good to hear you're doing good, Pat. Tell that doctor, make you better. I was talking to my brother yesterday. He's had some kidney stones, and I thought he was going to have surgery, but he said not now till next month. One doctor, he's had heart attack. He's had bypasses, 4-way bypasses, and so one doctor has to talk to the other doctor before the other doctor can know what the other doctor does. So no, you can't do that. And so doctors, I'm not a doctor person, as y'all know. Yeah, Alan said, yeah, Chile, California. And a little bit crazy, it says, hey, Blake, good morning. And Blake says, sweet, Miss Sue. Good morning, Alan. Sounds like a cool morning in California. I don't mind a little coolness. I do not like it cold. I think that cuts off somewhere about 70. Then it starts to get cold in my book, you know. Sherry goes, what day is it? Today. Today is what is today? Thursday. It's Thursday.
22nd?
Usually I go by what I'm doing for the week with the channel. So as you know, I know Monday is Monday evening chat, and Thursday is Thursday morning chat, and then on Wednesdays we usually have our video out the way it's been. I've been making a few more videos again, so they're going to increase a little bit. We'll have one Friday. We haven't been doing Friday. We're going to be doing our last road trek video. That'll be it. There'll be no more, but we'll see many other ones because Sherry will be putting them up. So anyways, but that'll be our very last road, and Sherry will be featured in our last road trek video. Of course she's going to be, but she'll be in tomorrow's video. And another reason I've been doing there's a dog. That's Maggie's going to say hi and make a lot of noise. There's probably a cat. There's been a new cat out here. That's we have a black and white cat that's been hanging around here for years. We always called it Bootsy. Well, we've seen another black and white cat, and looks like Bootsy, but we got closer, it's not. I'm thinking maybe Bootsy might have had babies on it, maybe this spring, because it's out walking around now, so we'll see. New Vision says hello a little bit, and for her best friend, there's Charlie. Good morning, Bob and Sue and the pups. And the pups were saying hi, Charlie, so that's what they were doing. Yeah, I believe that. Sue's got her. That's Maggie. Maggie is the problem child. If there's a problem, she's behind it. Lacey's good. Lacey's a pretty little girl. She don't cause much issues. She don't bark much. There's Eugene and Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. Hello, Bob and Sue. From New York State. Good to see you. I think you guys had an anniversary, didn't you? I think you just had an anniversary here just recently. Charlie said, yeah, it's Yappy Hour Thursday tonight at 8 p.m. Yeah, go check out Charlie's Yappy Hour tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Patty said, I'm in Apaka. Nice at 73. There you go, Patty. So Patty's a little closer to us now. She's in Apaka. So Apaka's one of my favorite country singers lives in Apaka, John Anderson. I just love his music. I've seen him over here at the fairgrounds a couple times in concert. He's just a good country western singer. I enjoy John Anderson. Seminole Wind, about the Seminole Swamp, But yeah, if you haven't checked his music out, check it out. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Sherry's got a big smile and a little bit crazy. She's pretty. New Vision Security says, I boondock every day. Yeah, I boondock in my bedroom. That's my boondocking. Alan says, it's crazy. Next Monday, it'll be 39 in the morning. Reno will be 14. What? Time to ditch the shorts. That is cold. That is cold. Well, I do for the most part, but it gets much in the 60s. I shed them off and put long pants on, and I don't even wear a shirt during the day. I rarely wear a shirt. It's I put it on for the chat and make a video, but very rarely. When I put a shirt on, it's getting cold because I just rarely wear. And I never wear shoes. Like Blue Wave Odyssey Bob, he don't wear shoes, and I don't wear. But I put them on outside because we got fire ants, and fire ants will tear your feet apart. You'll be sorry you went barefooted. So don't go barefooted or wear, sandals and stuff in Florida. You'll pay for it. Alan Shidwood says, "Good morning, Susan." Yeah, good morning, Evening, Sylvia from New York State, and. Yeah, turn it blue. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks. There's Rat. Good morning, Dawg. Good morning, Rat. It looks like you had a good time during Biketoberfest. It's looks like you stayed safe. Pretty safe, and but had a good time. So I'm glad you was able to get out and enjoy it, Ron. Glad you guys had a good time. They got something going on coming out. It's called Trucktoberfest. I think it's this weekend, and they're very concerned about it. They did it was around one other time, and they were causing some issues, spinning out, making donuts in the middle of the road, and I seen Daytona cops were going to have their eyes on them. They said, you're welcome to come, but behave, or we're going to get your butt, and they will, who says, "Good morning, Rat Fink. How was Biketoberfest at Cackleberry Campground? It looks like the videos." Eugene says 49 right now, 70 degrees tomorrow. Yoo-hoo! Oh my gosh, that's too cold. 49. It's time to put my long underwear on. You know, at 49. I don't like 49, so Maggie's gonna test everything she can this morning to bark. So the dog, you think Sue's trying to hold her down? You know, we've been in an intense training program of getting her. It's like, no, you can't bark. No, we don't let her bark at nothing. You know, and so
Her explosive bark.
oh, she explosive bark. It's not just a roof. You know, once in a while, Lacey will give a little, you know, but those are okay. But she goes spastic, you know, and we're trying to break her of that. So it's not easy. You can hear her back here. She's whining about it.
Yes.
I said, yeah, I heard the Trucktoberfest say, yeah, they got to get out of hand. Yeah, and that's what they were saying on television this morning, that they get, you know, guys, it's all right to have fun and, you know, have get a little bit of wild, but not very wild. So you don't have to act stupid. That's what they're doing. That don't make sense. That's stupidity is what that is. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. Turn it blue.
Oh, there's squirrels.
Rat says, good times for sure. Made the best of it. Yeah, that's what you can do. I just not comfortable. I'm not gonna. It's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, the numbers are starting to explode again. So I knew it would, but our stupid government, especially our governor, who is a complete total idiot, he will not try to help control it. You know, he's going to let it go out of control, and people will die. So that's a shame. It's what it is. I can't do nothing about it, but I'll stay home. I'll stay safe. Hey, there's Scott, Bites, Boats, and Bivouacs. Hello. I see Patty's in Apaka. Right, says hello, Scott. Ron, how was Daytona? I think he had a good time. I watched. He had a bunch of little short videos. Looked like he was having fun. That one video you had, that guy was dancing. I think he was up at Destination Daytona, and I do believe he was drunk. You know, he was. I think he thought he could even dance. You know, it was funny. Yeah. Yeah, squirrels are running around the backyard. That's the dogs. The squirrels get running around, and they're. Alan says, when I first moved to my new home, I had fire ants as pets, and I found out I had to get rid of them with Ohio. So, Ortho, yeah, Tide. I've put Tide on them and takes care of them. Most of the time, the stuff doesn't get rid of them; it moves them. They'll go someplace else. You take an anthill, put stuff, they'll move onto another spot. It's hard to kill them. You know, and I learned years and years ago when I first moved to Florida. I was running around in sandals, and those little boogers, they have like a little sonar. It's like one starts biting you, and they go, "Come on, guys, let's get him!" You know, and they all come running at you and bite you, and you get little red spots, and it's months to get rid of them. And that's what they call them, fire ants, because it feels like you're on fire. These things are so nasty that. You don't want to mess with fire ants. Those things are no good. Or recluse spiders. I got bit by a recluse spider one time. It ate the whole top of my kneecap off. That thing was painful. And, you know, I never go to the doctor. Like 3 times in my life I went to the doctor. We go, you need to go to the doctor. This thing was looking nasty. It ain't going to do any good, you know. So I went. It didn't do any good. All he did is gave me a tetanus shot. Nothing for any pain or nothing else. He was an idiot. So that's why I don't do doctors. They don't do nothing. Scott says, hey, Sue, an RV weekend winterized boat gets winterized today. So, yeah, now's the time when everybody up north are starting to winterize their campers. Time to get them so they don't freeze up. So it's that time of year again. And I noticed videos of RVers have changed a little bit. Actually, I think they've gotten a little more interesting here recently. People are doing some different things. You know, I noticed YouTube goes in spells. They have some good, interesting stuff going on. And all of a sudden it's like, man, nobody's had any good content, you know? And you got to make videos. Good content is videos. It's not like this. This is a live stream. This is just talking. That's not good content. This is just talking to each other, enjoying each other. So content is videos. My best ones are product reviews. I did 2 product reviews in the last 2 days. See, does my hair look good? They sent me a cordless shaver, or what do you call it, a trimmer.
Trimmer.
And so I was working on that yesterday on a video, and so I trimmed my hair. It's hard to trim your hair in the back. You can't see it, you know. But so I clipped it down a little bit. This trimmer works good, but I got a review. Got it almost done. It's all been edited. I got to make a thumbnail for it and upload it on it, and then I put it in my queue. But been done several ones. I did one on a coffee pot, and you saw the one we did, the road trek. We did a new battery. So I love doing interviews. Road treks do well. That Sherry, don't waste your video quality, right? I mean, not quality, but opportunities. Road trek videos do well. Take that to your advantage. You know, some of my biggest videos was from the road trek, and my product reviews do better to actually make money. I track how much money each one's making, and so my security cameras, my highest ones, literally in the thousands and thousands. That one got, but yeah, that stuff does well. The worst ones is live streams. You don't make nothing on a live stream. If you think you're gonna make money on live stream, you're fooling yourself, because you don't make nothing. You get hours, but you know, to get anything where you're gonna get content and lasting content, it's not a live stream. You got to have content. You got to have a video. It's not live streams. You know, if you want to make money, if you don't care, it don't matter. You know, but if you want to make money, you've got to do content, not live streams. Now, I do them, but they don't make nothing. You know, I've been doing them for years. Probably I have to look. 3 to 4 years I've had my. For a while I was doing them every day. You know, but they never made nothing. Sherry, there are tons of squirrels at the park where I walk. Harley, they disappear when hawks show up. Yeah, they don't like hawks. We'll get hawks out here. They'll sit on the fence. True, Sherry, fantastic. I know you're about fire ants. Yep. Hey there, Bob and Sue. Linda Barker. Hi, Linda. Good to see Linda on this morning. Always love to see you guys come by and say hi. And it's just fun to chat with each other, you know. I don't type, so I rarely get on a chat and talk. I just rarely do that because I hate to type, but I don't mind talking, you know. And I always love to see you guys come by, say hi, talk a little bit about something, what's going on, and what's happening in your life, and what you wish was happening in your life. And yeah, Scott says kayaking at the, I'll say it wrong, Piquay. Oh, it's Piquay Creek drops on Friday, so look forward. Now that was when you were at Mill Creek Village there. So that was pretty cool. We watched another video, and they featured Steve Turtle.
Oh, that PBS documentary.
It was a PBS documentary, and they featured Steve Turtle as camp host, you know. And so that was pretty. Hey, there's Steve Turtle, you know. Blake says, "Woohoo, Linda Barker! He's got the eyes. I love those eyes. They remind me of the old moon, like racing thing. There was a decal. I always was looking for those decals. Wanted to put them on my stuff. I loved decals as a kid. Yes, Patty, we have hawks hanging around sometimes. They're here." Linda Barker says, "Hey, Blake, New Vision Security Services." Oh, Sherry says, I have started editing. Yeah, I edit. I get spells, but I edit. I get way ahead. I'm actually posting videos towards the end of December right now. I always keep way ahead. This way, if I want to get lazy, I can just stop. And I can move them around or whatever, but that's the way I do it. I get in that mode. I'm making videos and stuff and that, and then I stockpile them up, and then I put them, schedule them. And it's like I said, right now I'm into middle of December right now. I'm doing videos. Blake says, did someone say security cameras? Yeah, Blake's a security camera guy. You know, that's one of my things I love is security cameras. You know, I've got, what did I figure, 18 cameras around the house here. I've got a screen just past that one screen up here behind me. I have cameras going all the time. I don't miss nothing. I love security cameras. They're better than television. That's one of our favorite things to watch is our security cameras. Just see what's going on. People going by, animals going by. You've seen some of our bears. We'll catch our bears on the security camera. They're pretty awesome. That says relations to Bob Barker. Yeah, Bob Barker. Remember him back in, was it Price is Right?
Price is Right.
Bob Barker. Come on down, you know. It's They yell and scream too much on those damn game shows. I cannot stand that. I don't like yelling and screaming, so I don't watch them. I used to watch that stuff, but it's like, it's just nerve-wracking. You know, people scream and yell. It's like, come on, it's not that exciting. You know, they always act like it's so exciting. It's not. It's not that exciting. Oh, cool. I won something. You know, I don't have to scream and yell about it. Linda says, Bob, did you buy the Road Trek new? No, we bought it 2016, and
so it was
yeah, and
15 years old.
Yeah, it was 15 years old when we bought it, and so and we really enjoyed it. We probably wouldn't even thought about selling it, and we really wasn't advertising. We just didn't really care if we sold it. We said we would sell it. Sherry needed it, so she grabbed it. So, but no, we liked it. I most likely would have kept it, but the lifestyle, we haven't been able to use it, you know, beyond again, I've probably told this in the past, I used to use it a lot, flying remote control helicopters, airplanes, drones, and I belong to the Daytona Beach Radio Control Club, and we'd go out there, and Sue would love just hanging out in the road track. She had air conditioning, she had television, she had everything she needed, and she could be out, and so she loved it. I mean, Sue is the biggest fan of the road track. Well, then our flying field got so wet. They put in some housing developments, and they moved the water table around, and now it seemed like the field was still always wet. Well, I dropped a couple drones in and ruined a couple drones, and I just got tired of doing that. I quit going out. So we thought, well, let's start camping. So we decided about a year or so ago, we'll go camping, you know. Well, in the summertime, it's too hot. You can't camp in Florida. It's just too damn hot, you know. I want to enjoy it. Well, so we had to wait till winter time. Wintertime got in here, and I like state parks. They're interesting. I don't want no just campground. Well, we camped a few times, and the weather was iffy. One time it got cold, one time it was out hot. But then you couldn't get in those place. All the winter birds come down here and take up all our campsites. And so then we weren't camping at all. And then the virus crud came. We used to like to take it to the parks and do some filming. Well, we just wasn't going out with that. And so we thought, yeah, we would sell it. Well, and then everything was in line, and we sold it. Right now, we have no thinks about getting another one at this point.
Yes, we have no bananas.
We have no bananas. Scott says, my videos are stacked to March. Wow, you got a good background, Scott. That's great. Don't do taping in winter, since I won't be Key West this, I know. And it's like, and it's harder for me to do. I'm coming up with different stuff because we'd go out more and do taping. I'm coming up with a lot of different stuff that I'm doing. I wish this crud will go away. It's not going to in the near future, but it'd go away. So I can get out and do some more taping again, you know. So right now I try to be creative with things and come up with different things. Sylvia says, blood test for Eugene today. We have to go. Have a great day. Okay, Eugene and Sylvia, glad you guys come back. Hope your blood tests come out good. Appreciate it, you guys. And happy anniversary again. Not a late one, because I did see you guys had an anniversary. Patty says, Eugene, waving at him.
Hi.
New Vision Security says, that's what I tell people security cameras are. They are. They're great. If you don't have a system, you can get some professional like Blake. He'll install one for you. Or if you're a nerd like me, I do everything myself. Yeah. Bye, Eugene. So, Sylvia, hope tests come out good. Have a great day. There's Jeff B. Hey, Scott. Good to see Jeff B. on. How's things going in Jeff B. land? Hey, Jeff B. is one of our originals. Scott says, hi, Jeff B. How is your health holding up? How you doing? Everybody's health, you know. It's been better, but mine had been in a crap hole. It's been a hair better in the last couple weeks. Doesn't mean it'll stay. Daryl, haha. We have any brothers also named Daryl?
Yeah,
Daryl, and my other brother Daryl. You know.
Daryl and Daryl.
Jeff B says, good morning, Sue. Bites, Boats, and Bivouac says, and Larry. Yeah, got it for Larry. Don't forget Larry. Hi there, Jeff B. Glad to see you. Jeff B says, I think it's okay, Scott. I just not as tough as I'm not either. I can't do nothing I used to do. Every tiny little chore, I think, no, that's no problem. Do that, and I am just so exhausted out of it. I just can't do nothing anymore. And I still do it fast. I can tell Sue will tell you that. If I do something, I get her done, you know. But I feel like hell when I'm done, you know. But yeah, I don't diddle-daddle about anything. I'm a get her done person. That's all of us, Jeff, said Scott. That's true. Jeff B said, Daryl and the Squirrel. There you go. That's a new title for something. Daryl and the Squirrel. Haha, yes, Larry. Too funny. Jeff B says, hi, Bob. I think it's just 2020. 2020 is
did you say that Back to the Future?
Is back. Yeah, they said actually the date in the movie Back to the Future was yesterday. One of the dates they defined, it was actually yesterday in the future, and the future is here, and now it's past. So, Rat says, what's up, bro, Jeff? Hey, Ron. How is the Nova, Ron? That Nova is a cool car. You know, it's. I was never a huge Chevy fan, but Nova was one of the cool ones. You know, was a Nova. I wasn't a car guy. Never was a car guy. I had some cars I liked. I mean, like the 57 Chevy was a beautiful looking car, you know. And there's certain ones, you know, the GTO, blue, that real pretty blue GTO is gorgeous. I love that one. So, but yeah, I appreciate some cars. I'm just not a car guy. You know, some guys like to work on cars. God, I hate to work on cars, you know. I had worked on them because I had to, because it cost too much to pay a mechanic. And so, yeah, I would work on cars, but I wasn't a car guy, you know. Neighbor across the street, he has a body shop. He repairs cars and stuff. He's always got a cool car coming in and out all the time, you know. Sue says, funny that Back to the Future, one of the dates was October 20th, 2020, and we just went past October 2020, and that was the future then, you know. Now it's the past. Scott says, okay, folks, heading out to work. Take care. All right, Scott, you be careful out there.
Have a great day.
Give Harley Caroline a big scratch for us. I love your baby. She's cute. Jeff B says, Back to the Future is the past now. Yeah, isn't that something? Back to the Future. It's funny how things that they had movies and stuff about that now is the past on it. A lot of things, you know. I remember it wasn't that long ago I just started talking about the day Kennedy was killed. And, you know, I think I was down at the bar or something and just mentioned it and started talking about it. And they go, well, I wasn't born yet. Oh, really? I remember it distinctly, you know. I was in school. I was in the 3rd grade. And they let us go home. That was so cool. We got off earlier, you know. And we got home from school. The bus came over and Mom goes, what are you guys doing home around? She goes, oh, didn't you hear the president was killed? Oh, really? Yeah, we got out of school. That's what I remember. We got out of school. You know? Yeah. I was never a politician fan. I'm still not. I hate politicians. And if you're in government, you are a politician. I don't care what anybody says. But yeah, I never cared nothing about politicians. So to me, it was exciting. We got off school, you know. And, I remember it being sad. You know, they had the sad music and that horse pulling the carriage around there down Washington. And, you know, they made it sound as sad as it was, you know. But he was just the president. He was nobody I knew, you know. That's the way I looked at it, you know.
Little boy saluting, John.
Yeah, he was suiting that. That was all.
Now he's dead too.
Yeah, he's dead too. He got killed in an airplane.
Plane crash.
Yeah. But all that stuff is opportunities. You know, it's like our news. Our news is opportunities for it's a show. You know, it's all a show. It says, bye, Scott, have a good one. Jeff B says, hi, Patty. Alan Chitwood said, I had a little 67 Nova years ago, but my favorite was a custom 59 Chevy built and drove for 5 years. How cool. I had a 63 Comet that was my first car. I paid $95 for it. And I was thinking, I bought that in like 60, probably, let me think when I got it, probably 69. And it was even rusted. It really wasn't that old, and it already had been rusted out from a 63. Cars just seemed like they didn't last as long back then. Of course, we lived in ugly, stupid Ohio. You know, I like Ohio. And it was always cold and rainy and salt all over the roads. And so cars would just wear out. I mean, that 67, I could look down on the floorboards and see the road going by underneath. It had a hole in it. That's just the way cars was back then. They didn't last that long. want. But when I used to paint, I painted that thing. I had so much Bondo shoved in that car. It was full of Bondo, and I would change it. I would get 12 spray cans. I could paint the whole car. Back then, you could buy a spray can of paint for $1. And so for $12, I could paint my car, and I was always changing the color of it. And the guy at the gas station always called it, my Comet was a vomit with a pukey paint job. That's what he always called it. I thought it looked cool. Had baby moon hubcaps on it. But that was my first car. I sold it for $250. Paid $95, sold it for $250. So I did all right on that. Patty says, hi, Jeff. Linda Barker says, I remember, too, the janitor came to each classroom and said Mayday. Said Mayday.
When Kennedy died.
Yeah, when Kennedy died. Sue says, please hit the thumbs up and turn it blue. Hey, Rat, said Patty. Yeah, wow, that's an interesting Linda Barker. It is. That was cool. Novas and Camaros. Yeah, that was another one. A Camaro. They had some years that was pretty good looking Camaros. I remember I grew up around a racetrack, and they made stock cars out of it. Camaro was kind of the in car to make a stock car out of. So there was a lot of Camaros there. Rat said, yeah, my first car was a 70. Chevelle was a good one, the SS396. Yeah, that was a cool car. So Chevelle was a cool car. I was the baddest kid on the block. I bet you were too, Rat. He was like, I was the wimp, you know. I had a Comet, you know, and I remember back then some girls was riding around and they were making fun of my car, and I said, well, you know, if you don't like it, you can just get out and walk, you know. And I said, well, it'd be better than riding this, and I just stopped out and I wanted them to get out, you know, and they did. I drove around for about a half hour and went back down the road, and they were walking up the road, and I stopped and I go, you gonna say anything more about my car? And no, we won't, you know. And all right, get back in, you know. It's like, so I said, the one girl, I still know her today. Oh, she still in touch, you know. Not as much as it was, but still around. But yeah, not make fun of somebody's car. It's the only car they got. That's being rude. Linda Barker says it must have been an emergency word. Oh, so that was an emergency word at Mayday? Well, Mayday was, you know, Mayday, you know, and it's, but even when he was shot back then, the Mayday didn't concern us. We were like way away from Washington. Well, they were in Dallas, from Dallas, you know.
But what I said was nowadays people remember where they were on 9/11.
Oh, I remember that. That wasn't that long ago, you know, on 9/11. Yeah, I was here in Florida.
It's been almost 20 years now.
Yeah, about 20 years. So
that's hard to believe. That's been 20 years.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that went down, you know. And I thought we were heading to World War III when that happened, mainly because it hit that New York, then it hit the Pentagon, you know, and so it just sounded like, oh my gosh, we're being attacked. Well, we was, but you know, I thought it was going to be a major blowout attack, you know, but it was, but not what it could have been. Linda Barker said, yeah, my first car was a 68 Fairlane. Now, that's a good-looking car. See, I was partial to Fords. You know, Fairlane was a really good-looking car. I liked those a lot. Jeff B said, yeah, 911 was listening to the radio at stoplight pulling in the office. Yeah. Well, I had my upholstery shop going then, and I had an appointment with a customer, and it went off before I left the house. I had my shop. I worked right out of my home. And I was heading out to a customer, but it went down, and then listened to the radio, got up the road, and then I heard the second one had hit. And that's like, wow, this isn't good, you know? And then I went to the customer's house. I don't remember if I was picking up a sofa or what, but they had it on the TV, and you've seen a little bit of it, you know, so. That says, ask gas or grass, nobody rides for free. There you go. That was the N word. That's what they always said, you know, back then, you know. Yeah, Rat is still the baddest kid on the block. Yeah, he is. He's our cool guy. He is the Fonzie of Lucky Dog Productions live stream. Oh, yeah. Rat's the Fonzie. Say, hey, Fonz. Hey. You know, that's, so he's our Fonzie. RV America, good morning, everyone. Good to see RV America. How you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. The sun has now came out brightly here. We're up to 73 degrees, and it's gorgeous out. Hold on. So, but we've been getting rain showers coming off. I don't know where they've been coming from. They should be getting, our wet season should be cranking down now. You know, get towards November, it starts cranking down. Patty says, yeah, I didn't drive till I was 20 years old. I believe in chauffeurs. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I hate to drive. I hate to drive. I don't actually like to travel, you know. But a chauffeur would be helpful, you know. Let somebody get a good driver that you trust, and that would be the way to go. Let somebody chauffeur you around, you know. The best road trip I ever took was on a bus. When I lived in Ohio, I took a bus down here to Florida. Took a cruise out of Canaveral down the road. That was the best road trip I ever took. They did everything for you. I really enjoyed that trip, you know. No stress. You'd set your bags out at your door at your room at night. They'd put it on the bus. They've had all your dinners planned. They'd stop, and it was the best trip I ever taken, bar none. Jeff B says, good morning, RV America. Good morning, RV America. Jeff B says, Sue, how's the girls? They're good. Where are they at? They're on the floor. You can see them down in the corner there on the floor. So they settled down for a minute. Sometimes they will wound up, and it's like, guys, slow down. And then, boom, they stop. You know, they're very rough. I never was into rough. When I was a kid, I didn't play rough. I didn't play baseball, football, and that crap. You know, I wasn't in that rough shit, you know. And same with the dogs. I go, guys, settle down. If you want to play, but quit running around. And they jump on me, and their nails I've got more scratches on my legs and feet from the dogs running over top of me. It's like, settle down. You know, I don't need that much action. I never was into rough and tough sports, or I don't like it, you know. Rat says, I'm ready for a little cooler weather. A little would be all right. If it got down to like 75, that would feel refreshing, but not much colder, you know. Laugh out loud, Jess. The girls are good. They are awesome fur babies, haha. And Jeff cut up a big smile face. Sue said, haha, Jeff. Sherry says, fantastic. Travel says, cruises are fun. I'm not a cruise fan. To me, you are stuck there. Everything's around that boat. I was more interested. The first cruise I was very disappointed in, because you had such little time on the islands, and it's like that boat gets old really fast, you know, unless you're drinking and stuff. I've never been a big drinker, you know. For one, that's where they get all your money, is in the drinks. But cruises was never my favorite way to go. I wanted more time on the islands. They give you such little time. You gotta get back to the boat. You know. And the entertainment on the boat really isn't that great. They usually use people as their entertainment, you know. And it's like, I don't need to call that entertainment, you know. Sometimes they'll have, you know, a band or something playing on. But yeah, cruise was never my favorite. And the last several years, it's a good way to get sick. You know, because people were coming off of them with, before this COVID crap, you had all this other intestinal problems and stuff coming off those boats. You're crammed around other people that are sick, and it's like, never was my favorite thing. I've been on 3 or 4 cruises, and can't say any of them was the best time. They were okay times. Some of them was almost miserable, you know. So wasn't my way to travel, you know. I'd rather just travel down the road. You know, I'm not a traveler. Ron, looks like you had fun last week. It does. I think he had a great time. And I saw you're doing the smoking, Ron, and it's like, damn, I wish this crud wasn't here. I would have been down there eating some of Ron's barbecue, because Ron makes some good barbecue. Alan says, talk about the first cars. I had a 50 Chevy that stepfather got me for graduation, and said that you have 1 hour. I was gone for 3, and he took it away from me. Oh, you didn't listen, Alan. So says, I've been on 2 cruises. They were fun thing, but it's a go on them. Yeah, I mean, they go, but there was times I was bored on the cruise, you know. Like I said, I don't care about hanging around the pole or sitting there getting drunk, or, you know, that's never been my thing. I did learn after a couple of cruises when, you know, they put you in order to get you off the boat. And it's like, I'm not sitting, because they don't give you no more food and stuff. Once they get port, you're done. They're done with you, you know. And it's like, I'm not sitting here waiting around. So I just went on down, and I knew what area my luggage was on. I just went on down. Nobody said a word. I grabbed my luggage. Off I went, because the last cruise, I just drove down here to Port Canaveral. It's about 50 miles from here. And so my car was there in the parking lot. So I'm sitting out waiting for your system. You know, the green section will be unloading next. And it's like, the hell with that. I'm getting off. You know? Yeah, you always remember those moments, Linda, when they are burnt in your brain forever. Yeah, some things do burn in your brain forever. Linda says, Alan Chitwood, I've been breaking the rules for a long time. Yeah, I have, you know. I have, you know, to be honest, I really wasn't much on breaking rules. It probably sounds like I am, but I really wasn't a big rule breaker. I've probably gotten more so as I've gotten older, because, you know, I'm grumpy now because I'm old. You have a right to be grumpy when you get old. And so you don't put up with crap that you put up when you were younger. You know, it's a rite of passage. That said, yeah, I did made the best of it a few days before I had to put my bass hat on. I know, I was so sad about that. He was my little boy. Took a real hard as took his last breath. I'm still not right. I know, Ron. It's not. It's just. It's. I tell you what. My parents was the only other biggest person that had passed away. But the dog was harder. You know. Yeah, I haven't cried all that hard for. Yeah, I know. I still
tear. Right there.
Yeah,
up in your face all the time.
Yeah, I still tear up. You know. Worst thing you can ever go through is losing a pet, especially if you really love them. Yeah, sending love and hugs. Just says, wow, Ron, life is hard, and you know, life sucks and you die. But you got Jesus. If you don't have him as your faith, you know, at the end of the tunnel, everything's gonna be all right. Never forget that. Alan says, I was a rebel rouser for sure. I really wasn't. You know, I didn't get in a lot of trouble at school or anything, and I hated school. I hated school with a passion, you know. Felt no use for it, and I still find no use for schools. But, yeah, but I wasn't really that much of a rebel rouser, and I probably sound like I am, but I'm not. I was pretty easygoing, you know. Just now that I got older, I got more rebel. I'm not, you know, I guess when I was younger, I was more afraid to speak my mind. And as everybody knows, I'll speak my mind. I don't give a crap, you know. You don't have to agree with me, you know. That's fine. Everybody's right. But I'll speak my mind now. I tell you what I think. And people are allowed to do what they want. That's them, you know. I might say something about it, but you're still allowed to do it, you know. Rat says, sucks, and my last two are not all that well dogs. They were the same age, so all are going at the same. I know, that's the way Abby and Cassie was. They were what, a day apart. They were born in their age-wise, and they died about, what, was it 6 months or less? You know, it wasn't very long between them dying. I didn't think Cassie would go that quick. Yeah, you're a real rebel rouser, Alan. That says, yeah, sucks to be my last two. Yeah, I already read that. There's Papa Drew. I'm giving my Clio to my soon-to-be ex-wife. I will miss her, but she's going to be with my kids. Yeah, they'll love that, you know. So now I'm really alone. Well, you can get another dog, you know. It's not the same, I know that. But you can get another dog, and at least she's with people who are loving her too, you know, hopefully. I think so. But yeah, I know it's hard, Papa Drew. I know, I've been down that road myself, you know. It's a hard time. Jeff B says Papa Drew's in the house. Yep, Papa Drew's in the house. Jeff B, did you change your graphics? It looks different.
Ooh.
Jeff B,
it's a different color. It's the same symbol, but I think
different color. I just noticed that. See, I don't see very well. I have to really strain hard to see the chat sometimes.
It looks like
it's like, I just looks like, yeah, it looks pretty good.
I like it.
Papa Drew, hi Jeff. Hello, Papa. Hi, Rat. Hey there, Papa Drew. I'm so sorry you won't have Cleo. the kids will love her and sending you love and hugs. Yep, we are. Definitely. Drew said, yeah, I'm going to feel truly alone. Yeah, there's nothing worse of anything I cannot stand as being alone, you know. And I've experienced a lot of that in my life, you know. You need a mate. Yeah, you do. You need to find somebody. You know, I don't care what anybody says about relationships. It's better to be in a bad relationship than being in none. And other people will say not the true, but that's not true. Because I've been through that. It's worse being alone than it is being in a bad relationship. No, nothing's that bad that you can't fix. It's just not, you know. I don't understand it. You have all good friends here, yep, to help you through it, Pop. You do. You got a friend in me. What was that? Was it Randy? Somebody says, you got a friend in me.
That was from Toy Story.
Yeah. I don't know, but I remember the song. Thanks, Sue. There's a ask for every seat. There you go. There you go. Put one in every seat. There's Traveling Salvation. Hey, hey.
Rebecca.
You said Rebecca?
Ben and
Oh, Ben and Rebecca. Morning. I'm glad Sue can remember names. I can't, you know. Hey, Ben and Rebecca. Traveling Salvation. Salvation. Put the cell in it. Jeff B says, Rat, he'll come out better with a new pup. Yeah. Get yourself a new little puppy. You know, I love puppies. They could be.
He's going to be in his RV. He's going to be staying in his RV, I think, so.
Oh, yeah, Jeff, or that Rat, Papa Drew's going to be in. I get my name messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to be living in an RV.
Full-timer.
Yeah, he'll be a full-timer. Traveling Salvation says, hey, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Rat Fink, good point, Jeff. That's what I meant. Yeah, Woody from Toy Story. Okay. I don't think I've ever watched that all the way through. I know of it and seen bits of it, but it bored me. So I didn't watch it all the way through. I'm not a movie fan.
Matter of fact, on the TV show Big Bang Theory,
Mm-hmm.
when Leonard and Penny got married, that's what she used. She says, you got a friend in me.
Oh, yeah.
That was from Toy Story.
Yeah, it was from the
vows.
Jeff B. Smiling away. I like funny things and stories, and somebody was talking, I said the rodeo song. Now, if you guys have never heard the rodeo song, I can recite the word for word of it, because I won't do it on here, but if you get off the chat, look for the rodeo song. Rodeo song used to be in jukeboxes, probably somewhere back in the 70s, and it got played, and they could only sell this record in the jukeboxes. I got a hold of one somehow, but everybody played that and played it, and it was such a funny song. This is my kind of music. This is what I like to listen. It was more of a country twang to it, but you know, I just enjoyed that. So you get off here, look up the rodeo song. I don't know, it's one of my favorite songs, you know. But, I just like that stuff. I like funny, quirky music because it's just funny, you know. It's like I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison and got ran over by a damn old train. That was a who sung that? See, I don't remember that because I don't care about artists, so it's just, I don't care. But it's funny. The song was funny. So some popular guy sung it. I can't think of it. Yeah, I had to sit there for a couple years, and then I can drive off and see the country. There you go. Go around to see. I've pretty much seen all the country I want to see. You know, there's nothing out there that enthuses me anymore. I've seen it all that I want to see. The rest of it's like, I don't care about it. You know, Susan is always on the ball. Yeah.
I have a list. That's how I.
Yeah, she has a list. I don't have time. I barely can keep up with the chat, let alone look up it. You know. Sue said, I've never heard the rodeo song before. Bob told me about it the other day. Can't be played on here, and the lyrics will get us banned. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's a fun lyrics to it. I think I told you the words of it before I actually put the song up for you, because I know if it's funny, I'll remember it. I can't remember crap, but stuff I probably shouldn't be remembering, I remember that.
He's got an old saying.
Oh, I got tons of sayings. You know, most of them aren't appropriate, you know. Gary Lee and Showdown. There you go, Jeff B. See, he knows it. That's who sung it. Gary Lee and Showdown. It was so funny, you know. I love that song. Alan Chitwood said, "You're one lucky dog, Robert." Yeah, well, sometimes I'm lucky. Other times I don't think I'm so lucky, but sometimes I am. Alan gives a hearts and thumbs up. RV America says, David Allan Coe sang that song. Okay. Oh, was that which one? Was that the one with your mama's train that got ran over by a dang old train? Or was it the rodeo song? Okay. But I also think Gary Lee and Showdown sung that too. Because I just looked it up and played it just like yesterday. So I think there's more than one person that sang that. Haha, Jeff, you got it. Jeff B says, yeah, I thought that was Pink Floyd Wish You Were Here in Bob's background. Yeah, there you go. Pink Floyd has some fun music too. Yeah, I like fun stuff, you know. I've got little poems and sayings that some people might even find them offensive, but they're not. Nothing's offensive. It's only in your mind if anything's offensive, you know. It's like, get over it. But I got some really funny background stuff and a few things I've made up on my own. Jeff B says, yeah, I thought that was Pink Floyd. Wish You Were Here in Bob's background song. Yeah, this is all, the background music I have is a compilation of stuff from YouTube approved music. I made that up, just put it all together, and then I let it, you know, loop in the background. So, but that's all YouTube music. YouTube approved music. Good morning, everyone. I came on late, just woke up. Foreman AKC, Kenneth Oates. Good morning, Kenneth. I hope Kenneth is doing well. Welcome to the world. I've been up now. It's coming 9, about 6 or 7 hours I've been up already. 4 o'clock I got up. So, yeah, Moody Blues had some great songs. They, Wish They Stand It Was Here, great song.
Yeah, Wish You Were Here.
Yeah, Wish You Were Here. I smoked some pork belly. Holy shit, is that good? That sounds good. And Jeff B gave Ron a yum yum. Jerry Lee Lewis was one of the best lived ever. I just asked him. Kenneth Oakes says hi. Jeff C says, everyone is offended. I know, everybody's offended. It's like, yeah, it's a bunch of snowflakes. Get over it. Have fun. Nothing's offensive. I mean, so many things that people, you know something, I don't believe in racism. There is no such thing. It's what you make it. And all this lives matter, and that lives matter, all lives matter. All that's a bunch of crap, you know. Get over it, people. Hey, there's this our retirement, Norm and Tina. They got a new lot and a new camper, and they won't, of course, be able to use it until next spring now because the area's shut down for the winter. But that's pretty cool. I watched that there. I can't wait to see the inside of it. It's really. I used to have my Winnebago Class A. I had permanently set it at a campground up in Ohio years ago because I got tired of just things breaking, and when I was traveling around, it just got old. And I enjoyed that, but it's kind of the same setup. I had my lot there for years, and in the wintertime we have to close it up and get out in the spring. I had a lot of fun there. It was a good place to hang out for the weekends, cook. If I can go there during the week. Yum Rat Fink, snowflakes, haha, yeah, snowflakes. Jeff B, that was offensive. Nothing's offensive. It's all in what you make it. Good morning, Norm and Tina. This is our retirement. We enjoy seeing your new camper. Yeah, we're getting close to an hour here. That was our house about 5 minutes from here. Oh, cool.
Jerry Lee Lewis had a house.
Yeah, the Lewis Ranch. Exactly, salvation, said Jeff B. Drunk wives matter. Yeah. A friend of mine is a musician. I have so many people, musicians, whatever you say it. You know, like one he was lead guitar for, can't think of the band. Molly Hatchet. He was the lead guitar player for Molly Hatchet. Got another one. He used to tour and that. He used to sing, what was it, Eddie Rabbitt, Driving My Wife Away, Looking for a Better Lay. You know, that was his favorite song. I love little quirky songs. It's fun. Yes, the Lewis Ranch. That's cool, Jeff. Traveling Salvation says, man, we're going to, there before all this mess, we were going to meet up with him, Jeff B. Oh, how neat that was. Then the mess came in. Hilarious Ron, can't believe I haven't heard that one.
Drunk wives matter.
Drunk wives matter. Yeah, drunk wives matter.
I thought he said drunk wives, so I had to go back.
No, it's drunk wives matter. Yeah. Well, that's my friend that sung, you know, driving my wife away looking for a better life. He'd sing that, and he'd, you know, play at bars and that, and he wouldn't say nothing. And if you wasn't listening, you didn't even notice that's what he was singing. And I caught on. Of course, we were good friends, and I knew what he was doing. So I go, there goes Tony again. He's making his fun songs. Hello, there's this our retirement. I am doing very well. I have the shirt. I make beer disappear. Does that count? Yeah, it does. Anytime you can make beer, you're a magician. You know, I used to make beer, a lot of beer. Absolutely, Ben. Ha ha.
You made good beer.
I did make some good beer. Peep Ale, boy, that stuff's good. Marshmallow Peeps, and it was high alcohol. That stuff would light you up, you know. And I made Twinkie beer, you know. I made chocolate peanut butter, chocolate beer. Mm-hmm. I've made, oh gosh.
You made Cuckoo for Cocoa beer.
I made Cuckoo for Cocoa beer. It was fun just making it's a lot of work making beer. But and good beer, not this yellow crap they call beer, you know. It had flavor to it. Yeah, I'm offended. Everybody's offended. I know, Jeff. It's like, oh, I'm so offended. It's like, I get over it, you know. Rat V says, I almost got my nipples pierced, but I chickened out. Oh, wait till you hear my answers about the 40 questions, Rat. It's like about piercings and tattoos. But you already know how I respond to those. Traveling Salvation says, haha, now we're all offended that you're offended by us all being offended. There you go. That offends me that I'm offended by you being offended. Just grow up. There you go. This is our retirement. It says, Psych Sue, Lucky Dog. We are thrilled with the trailer. We now are real trailer people. Yeah.
Just don't call yourself trailer trash.
Don't be trailer trash. Well, you can be if you want to be. I used to have a friend who was proud to be a trailer trash. I want to be trailer trash. You know? It's all in what you want to call it. There's no such. That looks like a nice place, though, guys.
Great spot.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. It's like, I know you're going to enjoy that so much. Can't wait
awesome
to see.
Deck.
Yeah, that deck is just gorgeous. We're thinking about replacing our deck, and that's probably maybe be on the agenda coming up. Is our deck is so bad. I mean, literally has holes in the floor. I'm afraid walking across it, you could crunch all the way to the ground. It's bad. So, Sue don't even go out on it anymore. So we're thinking about maybe putting up a deck and maybe a screened-in deck so the dogs can be safely out there. So we need to call somebody, get some estimates on that, you know. But something was needed. Yeah, hope we didn't offend anyone with that. Nah, nobody gets offended. If you get offended here, it's like, get over it. Yeah. Haha, Normantina looks like a great place with awesome deck. Yeah, it does. It's beautiful there. Alan says, yeah, I went from homeless in 72 to retired for 11 years now, and I've been married twice to the same woman for 32 years. There you go. That's the way to do her. Never been homeless, but you could be homeless at any moment. It does. You never know what could happen in their life. There you go. Smiles and laughs. And Traveling Salvation says some people want to be trailer trash. Look, that kid look. Some people, that's what they are after. You know, you can go either way. It's beautiful. Or if you want to be trailer trash, some people just like to live like trash, whether they're in a trailer or a house or whatever they're in. That's just some people's way they do. Oh, I was born in a trailer. There you go. The Long, Long Trailer. That was one of my favorite movies. The Long, Long, Lucy and Desi. J.K. Ratfink. Thumbs up. Thanks, Alan. Ratfink says it was a shed laugh out loud. I watched this one guy. He's like a minimalist. He's building a little house, and he lives off grid. It used to be called Little House on the Road, but now he's called something else. I forget. Little House Off Grid. And he's been building a little house now. He's living in he had this wooden thing he built on the back of a pickup truck. And they traveled around the country living in that, off grid and all that. And then he got tired of that lifestyle, bought a real inexpensive piece of land. He's been cleaning the land up, building a little bigger than a shed, and it could be. I call it misery. But he's been working. I've been following him. The only reason I follow him because just see what he's doing next. You know, I've been following. They're bringing Aja's camper back to Arizona, and I don't know that he's going to make it or not. Dave's our. I've watched him anyways, but been following him along. It's like, no way. He's going through California mountains right now, and this thing's only running on 8 cylinders. It's blowing oil so bad, and so I've been enjoying that every day. Figure he's got about 3 or 4 more days to get to Aja's little property in the desert. So that's what I've been watching recently. Hello, Alan, said Ratfing. Are we getting that? Yeah, we're about ready to get out of here. Traveling Salvation says you don't have to be trailer trash to be traced. That's true. You could be in a house and let your huge dogs bark at night, and to the point that their neighborhood has to buy a $300 anti-bark device. That's true. And then you're really trashed.
Our anti-bark device was not $300.
No, it was, I don't know, like $60 or $70. I have a video, and there's a place where you can order it off of Amazon. Yeah.
Wait, he's met our neighbors.
Yeah, you met our neighbors on. So yeah, we do have an Amazon. If you click on the link below, if you guys are going to buy something from Amazon, I'm actually affiliate, so you can just click on my link, and that'll take you right into it, and you'll still get all your stuff, all your deductions. Cost you zero, absolutely nothing. But Amazon will give me a little check for that by just saying, "Hey guys, be my friend and click on the Amazon link." So appreciate if you guys do that. Cost you nothing. So I'm not e-begging. I'm just say click that button. Bob, wonder who that is. Yeah, it's fun to watch some channels that don't make sense, but you still watch them. Yeah, I think you must be talking about our neighbors. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We appreciate you guys coming by this morning. We'll be back again. The weekend's here, so doesn't mean nothing to us except it's another day. We'll be back again on Monday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Appreciate you guys coming by. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a chat here. It's all about just having fun and talking and yakking and just having fun. So that's why we're on here. We'll see everybody. I'll get back again on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Alright, if you want to see how to get some of our other links, when you go to our main YouTube page, up here into the picture area right here, you'll see it says like Facebook. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to our Facebook group. And you're welcome. You can join the Facebook group, add your videos, add whatever you meant, do some discussion there, but you can go there. If you would like to support us on the Amazon, again, up in this picture, you'll see a link that says Amazon. Click on that link right there. Go ahead and sign in, make all your purchases, and what will happen here, you'll give us a tip. We get a small percentage back. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it does help us out, and we appreciate that. Thought I'd just show you a few little links here if you want to go to some other features we have here at Lucky Dog Productions.